Hey, what is up guys? This is flyvox and welcome to the speed build portion of this video. This is actually a stream VOD. That's right, we had a live stream. We actually had two live streams, and since I didn't post a video last Friday, I just thought to make up for that, why not have a stream? Time permitted it for me, and I thought, why not? So we had two live streams. And basically, like I said, this is the VOD of that live stream, and there will be, it won't be only this speed build, but it will also be the actual VOD, the live VOD. This will be after the speed build. You will see the live VOD. And so basically what I did here was I just sunk in the rails to create another nice neighborhood right here. So yeah, I think with the bridges and all and the whole road layout, I think it looks much better when the rails are sunken in. Like here you see that I did a small cut there just to, cut away from the landscaping. You really don't want to see that. So yeah, I think that looks really, really good. And the bridges are not that steep anymore. So it looks more natural, it looks more realistic, I think personally, and it just looks more fun, yeah. Just going with a basic, there's a small cul-de-sac right there, a non-gritty, wavy roads, curved roads. And yeah, I think this neighborhood turned out quite fun, actually. Also expanded the Exo Hunter ATL forestry area right there. I think I even do some more. So those are shops, obviously. So in some shops, but there it is. There it is. So I did expand the industrial area as well, and I had some trouble with the snapping there. In the end, it worked out pretty good. There's just no specific design in mind. I just wanted to, fill out that empty space. Now here I am in the area where the amusement park is, and I just thought this empty space, or the empty space surrounding that park-like area, can just be filled out with some residents, and I think that looks actually pretty good. I don't think they all zone now, but no, I zoned them all, but they don't really spawn in all at once because the demand was not that high. However, these spawn in, and I think that looks very good, yeah. Just decorating a bit here with some rocks, creating our own rock formation here. I decorated this little seating area, and I thought that looked very cool. These tiles, those are like park life assets. And basically just growing the city some more, filling out empty spaces, and we are getting there. We are really getting there, people. Population is climbing up again. We had a death wave, actually, and we dropped down like 5,000 population, actually. But now they've recovered, or the death wave is over, and at the end of this VOD, I think we're like at 63,000 people almost. You can see really quickly the zoning I did here was it's basically a mix. Here I'm trying to do a backyard for this house here, with some hedges, but it doesn't quite work out because obviously I don't have any prop anarchy, or I can't overlap items as you would do it on computer, on PC. So yeah, mixed zoning here. I do mix everything up. It's got low residential, high residential. It's got office space, and it has shops in there as well. I think that just creates this great variety of neighborhood, and it looks much more fun than just basic zoning the low residential all at once, or the high residential, and just mix it up a little bit. And of course, variety is the spice of life, right? So now here, creating a small playground for this apartment building right here. Got to fence off that road for the kids, right? And honestly, I just love this detailing work. The DLCs, they bring so much to the game, and I think it's amazing. It's just so much fun. It's like a whole new level to the game. So this is an office building right there, and my idea basically here was to have like a area outside where the workers of the office building, like, they can go outside, they can have their lunch out there, their smoke break or whatever. And I think that turned out pretty good as well. I'm loving those tiles, by the way, those floor tiles to put them down. They're pretty good. Some trash cans. Some more decorations. This makes it look so good. And obviously bushes and trees. We'll give the workers some shade, right? And here I just tried to create this little walkway which leads from the street into this back area of the office building, maybe into like a back entrance, or for the workers, or a private little walkway right there. I think that looks very good. It fits in there pretty good. Alright guys, so after this little build, this is just like a small area with some food trucks I'm doing right here. The live VOD will start actually, and you will hear the commentary which I did on that. Basically just chatting with viewers. Shoutouts to ExoHunterATL one more time. Thanks, buddy. You really stuck with me. And yeah, so let me know in the comments. Do you like these little speed builds here, the VODs maybe from the Twitch stream? Let me know, guys. And now enjoy the live VOD.
Actually, you haven't seen this over here as well. I put in some keys on the river. Well, you did see this side, right? That was a YouTube episode right here. I also did this side here. We have a massive wave in the river right now. And so yeah, well, let me just do this straight here. There we go. I added another industrial area right in here. Okay, you know of him, but now watch the videos. I didn't actually. I watched him for his City Fix stuff, and I catched a very recent episode of his Semi-Vostok. It's like 90 episodes or so on YouTube, and I thought, gosh, that looks pretty nice. And I started watching that, and yeah, it's amazing actually. So yeah, I did this also here, like this whole area. You see all the new areas with the variety of buildings and the trees. Actually, you can see the difference pretty good where I worked, like right in here, and then over here is still the old area. So yeah, I actually built in a walkway which goes from all the way here along the quay, right here, all the way along the river, connects up to here, connects to different parts of the town. It's not getting that much use yet, but some people are using it sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, the new areas go all the way up to over here. Basically just trying to start filling out the blank areas here. And oh my god, this monster wave here, look at this. Yeah, you definitely can see the difference. Now what? Oh, and wouldn't you know it? Always the pipes. Wait. Snapping off. Whew. Come on. Give me... Oh, an autosave. I don't actually know. I mean, I'm not playing with... Let me just quickly... Please! Game! There we go. That autosave, man. I'm not having any natural disasters on, actually. I'm hoping this is not going to... Well, still seems good. But it does look weird, doesn't it? I've never seen that before. Not in Newton Valley, actually. Let's see what happens when it reaches the... this area here. I forget what I call it. The sewage treatment plant. Yeah, there's actually there. I had to install some more, actually. The was getting pretty low. And what is happening here? What is with this water today? It's moving. I'm sure you're referring to the issues I'm having with the industrial traffic. We're still at 92%. It's moving. I have it on 1 speed, and it doesn't seem to be broken at 1 speed. I tested it over the weekend, and as soon as I have it on 2 speed, like basically 3 minutes later, it's broken. So I guess I can do 1 speed fine. I actually did another city to test it off camera or over the weekend. I reached like 55,000 people, and so far no issues. So I'm thinking it only affected the current saves that I already had when I purchased the DLCs, and so I think it's not. It seems now that it's not going to affect the new saves, so here's hoping, right? So far this is good. I'm constantly checking, I'm constantly doing like backup saves and everything, because I mean, I can do a save and I can show you if you want to. I mean, it's no problem. It's like 3 minutes, and then it's the traffic percentage drops from 92 to like 60. Here's crossing fingers, here's hoping, yeah. I mean, so far it's okay. I got autosave on like every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes, I think, just to be sure. And I just can't forget to, well, basically constantly check my traffic percentage and the industrial areas if the trucks are still moving properly. It's so weird. I don't know. They seem to want to go into a factory and then just stop. They just stop in front of the building and don't move at all. And obviously, or of course, all the other trucks, they back up. And it totally breaks the traffic. Okay, so I'm just hiding the yucky terrain here, because it's ugh. So I watched Zarda's tutorial today. That was pretty cool. How to start your city. I thought that was a good tutorial. It's very good. I thought of maybe making how to start your city tutorial. You gotta do something special for the run. Got the fire watch tower in there. That's 92%. Still looking good. I'm just constantly, like, see right there, this truck. Now he's moving again, but like when he was halfway in there, and then sometimes they stop, but it seems fine. So let's just do a quick save here. Oh, 11%? Well, I mean, it is easy to get bad traffic in this game. It's unbelievable. Like that test city which I did over the weekend, I unlocked everything, the unlimited money and all the milestones, so just so I can like basically have a huge city very fast. And I just started building, and like after 10 minutes, already ran into the first traffic issues, and it's like, oh my god, right, that's right. You really have to be careful with that. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I'm thinking definitely some color. But what actually? How close? Eh, not too close. You're gonna watch it later? Probably when you're done with work. It's a pretty good video, I think. Also, I'm sorry if I sniffle a lot, or I'm very sick at the moment. I mean, I feel fine so far, but it's possible. So after some coffee, oh yeah, just like had my third cup here at home. Can you do something like? I love how these tiles just snap to one another. It's pretty awesome. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Come on. Can I turn snapping off here? No, I can't. Oh, really? Well, that's too much. No. Why don't you? Ah, this game sometimes. I need prop anarchy on. I don't have that. Oh God, American germs. So they're like killer germs now. Killer germs on the loose. Can we move this guy to like oh my God, I had it. I think I had it. How's that? Actually, no, it's not in the middle anymore. No. Wait, I can just... Oh, I just thought I can put this on top of those tiles there, but I can't. Nope. It's not centered. Personally. Kill the germs if oil is nearby. Okay, bad idea. What can we... Well, we can do some of the... Actually center this guy a bit more. Keep our demand here. Keep an eye on our demand. Some more shops maybe in here. Let's just quickly do some of those. Alright. Okay. Let's try and use some of these flower beds here. Now how close? Decorating ain't easy. But I really do love this detailing. Such a hard time here. Okay. Is anything sound-wise bothering you, by the way? I have some music on very, very low volume in the background, but because I have to turn my game audio like almost off, so the microphone is still hearable. You know what? We'll just put some trees in there. I'm done now. And yeah, I don't want anybody to be bothered by this music I'm listening to. What is it now? Why can't... Okay, but it's not too bad, too loud. Let's put it on there. Okay, great. Some palm trees in the mix. Oh, I like those. Start snapping off here. Maybe we can have like, oh, an autosave. There we go. Looks like a small little service road here for the fire tower. Actually, let's do some of these purple trees. I like these colored trees here. Very much. Oh, if you can hear the music, I hope I don't get any like, copyright stuff, or it's like, I don't know how that is actually on Twitch. Huh. Not a bad idea. You mean with the little walkway that seems like a service road? I think it's pretty good. I have one. If you do mean this, I have the same. Oh my god! I have the same like over here. I have this little water tower here. It's like, and I think that's another Imperial Jedi idea. He's like, if you drive from the highway, you can like see this like water tower, and maybe there's the logo or the name of the football team on there. Like, you know, when you drive into a town. And so I just put this little walkway in here as sort of a service road. Seems like a service road. Nobody should be walking on it. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, okay, yeah. It actually says when you, when I switch to that music, it says you cannot record or broadcast this kind of music if I switch that station. Okay, trucks are still moving, good. Then yeah, it actually tells me so. So a quick save here. Yeah, which I think is pretty good. Also, I mean, you can make mistakes easy and get punished for that. Okay, traffic's still fine. Great. That's the only station. Okay. Yeah, somewhere it says, yeah, that's right. I also got all these other stations. I think they came with this season pass. I don't know. We are in need of workers. On this list here, Mars Radio, I don't think so. No, these are the only ones I have. Cities Radio, Gold FM. I don't know what this is. Oh, that is official Mars Radio. Is that one we can use too? Because I can switch the game sound, the game music. I don't hear it anyway. Let's do some. Awesome. You like that station? I gotta listen to that. I don't know what they play. I mostly have the, what's it called? The classical station on. Sometimes the City Skylines. I like that. Some soundtracks are pretty cool too, I think. Oh, you know what? It's actually. Oh, from the Surviving Mars game. Okay, cool. Let's put some offices right here, actually, to cover the train tracks. Well, we don't have any industrial demand, so I'm guessing that won't fill out too quick. Okay, I haven't listened to any of those three stations, actually. I gotta try more of the stations anyway. I'm just like, well, default, I think it's the City Skylines is what is set, what the game automatically plays when you first start it up. And But yeah, I really took a shine to those, to that classic station. I think that's awesome. Okay, so this can fill in. This is right by the train, but those are all shops. Should be good. Oh yeah, I zoned some residents in here, and to be honest, sometimes I think this cliff looks pretty cool. Like on this side too, I did the same. Like only a small road that comes in here. Synthetic Dawn. It's like an 80s synth wave station. Okay, that should be pretty cool. And anyway, so yeah, I hid this terrain in here with all the trees. But I think, like, this cliff here, that looks pretty cool. Oh, I kind of like that. Dangerous if you're taking a walk here, but, you know what? We could also always fence that off, right? Man, I am liking this. Alright, actually let's do that. Let's put a fence. Hey Richard, how are you doing, man? Found your way back? I'm glad. How will this look? Let's... Ugh. Oh, okay, I guess. That is very true, yes. The walking AI is much better than the traffic AI. That is for sure. Oh. Now, let's... Oh, this is fine, I guess. Let's this straight, please. Let's actually just fence it in until the pedestrian. I'm sorry, the pedestrian crossing right there. Okay, that is one wavy fence. But you know what? It is what it is. I can't just move it and grab the nodes and move it. So it's fine like that. Great. People walking, just what we want to see. I am loving to do these little areas with these tiles. Alright, we have more commercial demand. Let's just do a really quick check over the whole city. Oh, by the way. Ah, look what the wave did. We have some flooding in here. It'll pass, I guess. Or I'm sure it'll pass. But that was weird. That one wave there. I've never seen that. We had like a monster wave in here, Richard, just before you were here a couple of minutes ago through the river. Just this massive wave like wobbling through here. And apparently it caused quite the flood over here, but it's going to sort itself out again. I guess so, yeah. Just because it was just there. I mean, I don't think I have anything gameplay. Isn't this random disasters is off? No, there's nothing that could have like caused a tsunami. I hope. Oh well. Now, but how is the major issue of all times? Still good, 92%. This car's moving again. Always hold my breath when I see a car which is like crooked and stuck in a building. Please move, please move. But it seems good. Seems very good. Okay, now what should we do? We did all this in here. Still have some time, so we can still keep going. Actually, could we put another road in? Oh. Guidelines, please. Snappings. connect to this one-way... Sorry. Oh, an autosave. I'm a quick sip to drink here. Alright. Oh, what's this guy doing? What are you doing? What is this helicopter? A police helicopter? Police, it is. Friendly neighborhood helicopter, police, just checking if everything is fine. Under construction. Oh, I thought, what kind of building is that? But since I only have on one speed. Okay, I thought there was a robber sign or something. Now, maybe we could have this walkway connect to right in here. And we can have another one of these dirt roads. Oh. Although there is a lot of traffic, right? That comes up here. Ah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, Richard, the helicopter AI is actually amazing when it comes in when it comes to the fire helicopters, at least. It's the first time actually I think I saw a police helicopter right there. But whenever there's a fire, and we have a lot of fires in our forestry area, they are on the money, man. You think? Oh man, I think it'll do pretty good actually. I mean, PS5 is going to be next level, right? Mods, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. However, I don't think I'm going to buy a PS5 soon after it comes out, definitely. I'm currently trying to save for a new computer. And maybe being able to stream some other games as well. Because right now I'm just like, you know, I'm streaming from the PlayStation. That it does, EXO. That it does. I don't think there's an episode on the YouTube series where we didn't have a fire there. So, yeah. You know what? Let's actually put some shops here just so the noise from this busy road here is swallowed a bit more. Garbage? I think the nearest garbage... Oh my god, we need workers! That would be great. However, I think I'm just... Well, or at the moment, I'm just looking for a computer to actually just be able to stream. So that should be just the device that lets me stream on the Twitch, and the gameplay would come from console. As of now, I mean, it's possible to change, but as of now, that's the plan. I'd like to just stream from the console, so I don't have to spend a crazy amount of money for a gaming computer which also streams, because I looked up some prices and that is ridiculous. I can't spend that much money on that stuff, since I mean, and it's only like supposed to be a hobby. I'm seeing if I really want to do this. This is on PS4, yeah, Richard, that's right. But EXO knows that. I like talk to, or I chat with EXO daily on the Discord. Yeah, I think it starts like right there. And there's, well, then there's the other problem. I'm not really sure about all the specs, what you need to run the game and to stream. Tree is on the road. So it runs fluently. Why are there trees on the road? And, well, I mean, of course, there's no limit. The sky is the limit, like, let's say, for the gaming computers and streaming equipment and what you need all and stuff. So, well, basically, I just want to test, or just want to see if I really want to do this more often. I mean, like, this is what, like, my fourth or fifth stream overall. And, okay, your computer's 3 years old. Or your setup stuff. And anyway, I don't know how, you know, how time permits. I mean, I have some time today. I have the day off, and my child is at my mother-in-law's house. My wife's at a seminar, so I have the time. But usually I don't have the time, and I can stream when they're like asleep. But that's like I have to talk really, really quietly, and yeah, it's like I don't know. It's not all that fun when you have to watch your language. You know what I'm saying? I mean, watch the volume of your language. You know what I mean? Maybe it's stupid. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I'll definitely check that out, EXO. I'll check your specs out and see if I can translate that to what it would cost me over here. Should we... Maybe we can like, follow the curve of the rail a bit? Just a bit. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Looks good. Where are we going here? Oh, sure. Let's have some shops here by the train tracks. Oh, right now. Okay. And she's still at your house, right? So that's going to be tough for you to stream when she's in the background. Okay, let's actually just fill in some more trees. Just this little area, and do some bigger trees in here as well. Until December. Wow, that is a long stay. Now we could actually just plant those trees like all the way down here, right? Between the train tracks? Ugh, that is a lot of clicking. The whole way. Oh, but it will look good, I guess. And if you look from above, like these filled out areas with the trees, that looks awesome. In comparison to the other areas that are still open, ugh. Let's fill some more out in here. Makes such a difference. In my opinion, I think. And that's totally just my preference. I mean, other people might just enjoy or think the open spaces are just totally fine, which is good. Yeah, I could do that. Actually, I thought about that as well. So, traffic flow 92. Really quick check here. I know why I constantly keep checking this. Oh, autosave. Oh my god. For 1 second there, I thought... It just froze up for a second there. I thought, oh my god. Okay, you need to move. There we go. Alright. Urban renewal. Yeah, I did think about that. It is a lot to renew. Okay, he moved as well. Okay, great, great, great. That's the American way. Oh, wait, what do I want to do? Save real quick. I mean, we can do that, of course. It is a lot to renew. I don't know. I just now got into this detailing stuff a bit more, and maybe that also came with the DLCs. I guess with Park Life, and you have so much more little things to do, which is totally cool, but takes up a lot of time as well. But it's fun. I love the detailing stuff. On the outskirts of the forestry area, we can't have open spaces. We have to have trees in here. Guessing we could use a couple more fire watch towers in here. So many abandoned buildings. Oh, I always delete a building that's still good. Alright, let me actually really quickly turn off my microphone. I have to blow my nose real quick. I will be right back, guys. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry for that disturbance. But I'm doing pretty good, actually, even though with the cold and stuff, it's pretty okay. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to test a small strip of these, between these lines here, like right in here, how these trees would look if we just like plant them down one at a time. Maybe with a bit of distance in between. That might be too much. I don't know. Well, that is a lot of green, right? How about some of the... No, those are too small. Palm trees? Also too small. I think it doesn't matter if... I don't know. What do you guys think? Are those too much trees if we go all the way? Do I have to worry about tree count? That is an excellent question. I have no idea. Now that you said that, I'm kind of scared of that. Because we are getting there with trees. I have to inform myself. Yeah, that's right. I heard that. I think Zardus said that before. Wasn't that when him preparing Belaford or something? With the tree count? Anyway, I heard it somewhere. That's right. Oh my god. I have to be careful with that. That's very true. I gotta Google that. I hope it's not a thing here. On the other side, I didn't think it was a thing that a console can't handle the DLCs that they offer, that the company offers you to buy, and doesn't even say, oh, player, hang on a second, you've already bought X amount of DLCs. You should stop now or your console will slow down. 250,000 trees on PC? Well, I couldn't tell you even how many we already have. It's how you can always see the new areas here. Oh, I pimped Zardis University site just a tad. With trees, of course, and some colors and walkways, a gazebo right here. A lot of people, a lot of students. There we go. Oh, you checked? Oh man, thanks. So you didn't find anything about that? I should ask on the City Skylines Discord server. Maybe a console player has an answer for me. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, but with these trees, I don't know. Seems a lot, but just leaving it open in between, I don't know. But all the way? Well, first off, we could think about what should we do in this small space right here. I mean, I could just zone here on this road, could we? Shouldn't be a problem. There's not many cars using it anyway. Let's actually do that. Let's zone, but I gotta redo this area. This is like all clustered in here. Because if I just zone it all at once, it'll just look like that. Where am I going? Where am I? Sorry, it was a bit all over the place here. Let's just do some variety in building size, maybe. This is the high density commercial, which shouldn't be a problem. Don't have many residents nearby. This house here, right here, but there's a lot of trees blocking the noise, so it should be good. Actually, let's mix it up between high density and low density. Okay, so that can fill in right there. Then I think then we can put the trees in between the rail lines. It shouldn't be too much with the buildings spawning there then. Just plop down some happy little trees. Oh no, I'm planting them in between here. You think this is too close to the tracks? Should be good, right? Let's see, there's a tree there's a train coming right there. Not a tree. Seems good. Or is there another issue that maybe I'm not aware of? I mean, I'm fairly, well, not new to the game, but new to like being good at the game. Should be fine. Okay, great. Oh, that is really. Those are some trees. Oh my god! And an autosave going on. No, I can't. Space already occupied. See, it won't. I can go to right here and then boom. And oh, here we go. Fire helicopters. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. It's spreading out. It's spreading out. Please. Jeez, look at all the fire cars. I mean, that's good. So we've got good fire coverage. Or firefighting coverage. Oh, people just strolling by. Da-da-da. Let's go. Put that fire out. Go get another bucket. Where's your other helicopters? I have like 2 depots, I think, in here. It does look like it, doesn't it? The beginning of Volcano. That's a movie, right? Tommy Lee Jones. I think Tommy Lee Jones. But that's like a 90s film, not a 70s film. I don't think I've seen that many 70s films, to be honest. Oh yeah, there we go. We put that out. What do you do in the building? Oh, the cars are for the... Tommy Lee Jones, that's what I thought. The cars are for... Oh my god, the firefighters just run in there. Wow, that was massive. Okay, looks like they got it all now. Whew! Now, oh, what is this? Why is this glitching through the walkway? It's not on there. I just thought that looks weird. You know what? Let's just do it like this. Still glitching through? No, no glitching through. Okay. That is a crazy amount of trees right there. Alright, yeah. Grab your coffee. We'll just continue with some of these trees in between the train tracks. Oh. Wow, these are massive trees. Okay, how do we... let's end it off right there with the trees. Cool. Oh my god, this is very green, very bushy. Nice. How is everything else looking in the city? How is our artificial lake doing? Still good, we still have room. Otherwise, our demands are going back up. Great. Traffic is still amazing. No broken traffic, which is good. Let's just save here. Alright, now I think we would need another area to grow the city. Gotta fill out this area as well. But actually, let's see. Can do something over here, right? First we have to fix the terrain up. Maybe like this height here? Oh no, that's... Ugh. Actually, let's kind of do this height here from the highway, so the difference is not too much. And we'll get rid of all this cliff thing right here once we buy the... Look! Once we buy the other tile. So we're going to buy these 2 tiles. We can get 2 more and we'll buy these. We'll just have the square-shaped city. So yeah, that's the plan. So we can actually... smooth this out here. Well, that might have been too much. Okay, let's actually do the same approach as we did on this... What's it called? This district over here, Birch Square. Something like this. A curvy road which goes all the way through down to the other side, and in between we'll have another area. Oh, we can only go up at this point now, and we'll just leave it off there. Let's go with the tree road right here. Oh, that is... Ugh, that terrain. Okay, we can actually have, like, the highway sunken in, can't we? Wait, that's a good idea. Okay, let's smooth this out a bit. No, sort of like this, right? Okay, now. Can we connect here without creating a roller coaster of a street? Yeah, I guess that's right. Actually worse. Let's just do this. That's pretty good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. How about we do like little tree branches, like branch off this. Alright, this is cool. Okay, let's actually have a similar setup. Alright, those are high density commercial. Let's not go too close with the residents. And that's the highway. We don't want to zone residents too close to the highway. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there. Let's get some high density buildings in here as well. Thought I zoned there. Okay. And some office buildings. So the office buildings we can definitely zone by the highway. They don't mind the noise. Push the button, please. Let's get some shops in between as well. Oh, autosave. Again, some offices as the sound barrier, kinda. So there we go. Alright, now this has to fill out, and then we can... Ugh. Oh. I knew it. Let's just go to up here. Okay, now they're gonna have a power issue, I think. Yes. Let's try and... Oh. Spread the power up here. Let's put a... What's it called? A small park in here. If we can... There we go. We need parks anyway, and that will spread the power. It should. Yes. Okay. Great. Okay, so that can fill in. And we can have another look around the city real quick. We need some workers over here. Still 92% traffic, and again, I'm very, very proud of that, actually. Without the TMPE, without any mods whatsoever, I think that's very good. Traffic is looking amazing. Now, let's check in the industrial area. Is there any broken traffic? Doesn't seem so. What is this guy doing here? Oh, he wants to go in there. Okay. But he is moving. Back with coffee. Oh, man. First issue of the day. That is not good. Can you resolve it easily, EXO? Move, please. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Yes, overwrite. Okay. But obviously that creates work for you, right? I mean, that's what you do, right? Now, if this would please fill out or in, then we could do some more beautification. Ugh, look at that terrain. That's another thing. Please, Paradox, give us console players some parking lots to plop down. That's the only thing I'm missing. Yeah, okay. Ugh, no. We don't have anything in here, right? Okay. Well, here's hoping that no errors pop up, man. Okay, there's nothing in here like a parking lot or something like for this. There's the only buildings here, and what is this? Medium warehouse. But I can just park this whenever I want? Okay, this is all locked. Yeah, I do not understand that as well. I mean, it's something totally... Well, maybe... Well, you see, like this building, it comes with their own parking lots. Some buildings do. But, like this huge building here, it needs parking space. Where are the people? They can't park on the street because I use this bushy tree street. I don't understand why. It's something so common, they should have included it in the base game, actually. But yeah. I wrote to them on Twitter, though, but I don't think that is anything they will take into consideration. What is this? Why is there an empty space? Shops. Shops are always good. Now, how is this area? Oh, nice. Filled out good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Not zoning the whole strip, but rather selecting a couple of tiles and mixing it up with some high and low intensity commercial. Looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, it does seem like that, really. I mean, I'm glad they at least brought the game out on console. Otherwise, I would never, you know, be able to play. Or at least we get something, and we get DLCs, even if they apparently break your game. But that reminds me, I'm so afraid that this will break. But it seems very fine on 1 speed, so I'm not going to raise up the speed because, yeah, but... Oh my god, look at the population! We've grown again. We have officially surpassed the death wave. Nice. Cool. Because I think, when did I stream? On Saturday, I think? And we had like... We dropped from 62,000 population to 58,000, I think. And now we're back up to 64,000 almost. Great. Okay, there we go. It could fill out right there. Very nice. I know. Very, very nice. Now, I don't know if you saw it. I created this small area here. I don't know if you just got your coffee then. And as soon as all these buildings here spawn in, we have residential demand. So let's go, people. I can't. I'm not going to speed it up. I'm very afraid of speeding it up. I don't want to break it. Yeah. So. And surprisingly, this area is holding up good too. Just go all crazy here. This up here, a mixture again. Commercial, office, and residential. I was trying to go for the same approach as on Birch Square right here. Treetop Hills maybe might be a better name for the district. And it's only connected here. We only have connections to the city here. But of course, already said, as soon as we get to unlock the next tile, which will be this one then, and this one will be the last of these two, we can connect this up more, and I'll also get rid of this yucky cliff right here. It is, I know, which is why I zone an area like this and then work on something else, and then we can come back to this. So, what do I want to check? 75,000, okay. And after reaching the last milestone, I think we're about done with Newton Valley. Maybe getting to 100,000 people, and then the series might be done. And it's time to move on to the next. But yeah, let that fill out just a bit, and we need some more. What do I want to say? Oh my god, industrial. Thanks. All over the place. No, there is nothing zoned here. Why? Maybe I was scared of traffic. Oh, that's a one-way street. Wait, there's no way for. Aha! That's why. Okay. It's one-way entrance. I don't know. XO, what will the next map be? I checked out all the maps, especially the new ones that came with the This is a two-way road, right? That came with the DLCs? And why is it doing this weird? Oh, well. What is with the zoning squares here? And I think I will go back to one of the basics from the beginning. I do like the map Black Woods. It's called Black Woods on the console. I don't know if it's called on the PC. It's like from the very first 2 or 3 maps that are on the setting. When you go to new map, to new game, and you choose maps, it's like the second or third one after this Cliffside Bay, and then comes the Black Woods, I think. And I thought I might do the series with unlimited money and basically before I start, like shape the land and basically shape the map the way that I would like to have it. So basically a bit of map, not map creation, but map, what do you call that, alteration, and change that a bit around the vanilla map to make it more custom and to make it mine. And install all the major like water supplies and the electricity stuff, and then start a new series with unlimited money and unlocking the all milestones. Because alteration, yeah, thanks. Some words are still a bit iffy for me. I don't really know if they are correct. Yeah, but I thought that would be fun. Actually, a co-worker of mine, he plays on Xbox, and he... well, that didn't do any good with the zoning squares. And he does play a lot of unlimited money and unlocking all milestones. And so far, whenever I tried it, it was like, I don't know, it's not that fun for me. I don't see the challenge. And unlocking everything at the start and having unlimited money, I don't see it as cheating, but I don't, there's no challenge for me. Like here, you have to start, you have to watch your money, you have to watch everything basically and get up those milestones. But then I played around with it a little bit and I thought, my god, I could really create or alter a map to suit everything that I would like to implement in a city. And that aspect was just very, very interesting to me. And also, like, Black Woods is based on Stockholm. It is? I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So it's also called that in the PC version, I guess. That's cool. Yeah, so that map, I thought. There is one from the, I think, Park Life, which was very interesting. I realize I'm not getting anything done at the moment talking to you here, which I thought was very, very interesting. I don't remember the name right now, though. Yeah, but I haven't decided yet. But what do you think of playing with unlimited money and unlocking all the milestones? What would you like to watch a series like that? Is that something interesting, or do you say, oh no, then it's not interesting to me at all? Which I would totally understand, by the way. You're fine with that? Do you play with unlimited money too, right? Like in your Neo Vegas city, if I recall correctly? Because you also did yourself. Okay. Great, yeah. Yeah, like I said, before when I tried it, it was like always, oh man, there's no challenge for me, and it's easy, but now playing around, and especially the aspect of like making a map mine, since I don't have a map editor, or I can't create a custom map, I can just make a vanilla map my custom map. So that was pretty cool. And once everything would be set up, I would like start the series. I think I might do that, yeah. And Blackwoods, why Blackwoods? Because looking at it, that was like the city that already had the most, stuff or things or terrain, which I think, oh, that terrain here, which I thought would be pretty cool, and I can build like a solid foundation on that. I'm sorry, you gotta tear down your house here. So yeah. That was basically... no connection there. That was basically that. Seems very empty, this area. You know what? Cul-de-sac. Time. Yeah, so basically haven't decided on the map yet, but definitely it will definitely be, and those squares are overlapping. Will definitely be. Oh wait, this house is weird. Those are the squares. Yeah, it'll definitely be a series with unlimited money and unlocking all milestones at the beginning. What did I do now? I think we're just running low on power. Oh, I must have cut a power line somewhere. Let's just pause real quick here, make it even slower, right? Now, where were the power lines? How was this even connected? Am I missing something now? Wasn't it connected through here? I'm serious. This is a real mystery. Is there no connection? Archipelago map? Which one is that? I don't recall. I probably, when I see it, I probably know which one you mean. Guess we'll connect it up here. But I can't place the name right now. I don't know which one that is. Natural disasters? Yeah, then I definitely saw it. I have got natural disasters already a long time ago. Where was the... Weird. Okay. We gotta connect it now. A chain of islands. Oh, maybe that's why I can't really remember it, because those are like maps that I generally don't even look at too close, because I don't know. Yeah, well, because I never played with unlimited money and unlimited soil and stuff, and to create a city on a map with islands, like it's I guess it will be too challenging for me, is what I want to say. Yeah. So now the question is, do we create another district and make it all these cool buildings? I think we should. Like, oh my god. Controlling this with a stick is brutal. So yeah, I guess, I'm sure I've seen it before. I've checked out all the maps, and they have the natural disasters. So, but I guess I never looked at it twice or checked it out in too much detail, because for me it looked way too challenging, or it would be way too challenging to create a city or build a city on a map, which is like basically only islands. Yeah. Okay, Linden Heights. Ugh, those names. No, wait, I want the... Organic and local produce. I want the IT cluster, huge buildings, and the self-sufficient buildings. That's this, right? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, really? Okay, wow. I think the first map I ever played was River Run. Well, I only had the base vanilla maps, no DLC maps and nothing, and that looked fairly easy, you know, the one with just the one large river running through. I think that was like the first map. Okay, so all the houses are making room for the new house. What is this? A little gas station? I've never seen that before. It is a gas station. Dino oil. Cool. I've never seen that before. Okay, so those buildings will respawn, and they will be huge. Most of them. All right, but I don't think there's much. Well, I mean, there's a lot to do, but I think I will cut it off in about next 5 minutes. I gotta pick up my daughter then, as well. And why is it saying space occupied? Oh, autosave. Oh my god, that scares me every time. Yeah, I gotta pick up my kid then, and we'll cut it off then here. But how long have we? Oh my god, over 2 hours stream. Longest stream I've had so far. This was so much fun. It is fun. Then I have to probably do that tomorrow. Record the next YouTube episode. I can understand that, EXO. You go ahead anytime, man. I'm glad you dropped by. Anyway, so yeah. But when I record the next YouTube episode, I gotta explain to my viewers what all happened in the streams and make them watch the streams. Maybe. I mean, I could upload the VOD, right? Okay, pretty cool though. I am really happy with the progress we're making here. The city looks amazing. 64,000 people. Yeah, I could upload the VOD, right? I don't know if people will find it interesting though. I mean, before, like the first half hour, I think there was no viewers and I basically didn't say anything. Maybe I could edit the video a bit. Huh. Make it sort of a speed build thing and do a voiceover. That'd be cool, actually. Huh, I think I might do that. Oh my god. I love the IT cluster. I didn't have that before, and now I have that. There, yeah, thanks. Thanks for the idea, for the tip. I think we can do that. It's pretty good. Man, I just love these. They look kind of out of place, and that's another thing. I didn't really plan a proper downtown area, so the high buildings are just like scattered around the city. But I don't care. For this series, it's fine. And for the next series, we will plan that out properly. But the electricity availability is going down. Traffic flow is still 92%. Please, nothing is broken. Looking good? Looking good? What is this? Oh, just a lot of traffic, okay. Any other hotspots while we're at it? Checking the traffic real quick. Looks good. I mean, 92%, you don't have a lot of hotspots, right? Totally not tooting my own horn. Nice. Very, very nice. How about in here? This is getting heavy use. This is good. This is good. Uh-oh. What are you doing, buddy? Whew. Okay, he's moving. He's moving. Very humble. Very humble. Oh my god. Please. Oh, thank god. Oh my god, I'm so shocked whenever I see a truck, like, parked somewhere. Good. 90%. Drop 2%. Gone up by 1%. Okay. Let's save the game. And I will definitely let you look productive, EXO, because that is time for me to wrap things up. Thank you all so much for watching. Glad you were here in the stream. It was totally fun. And I hope you enjoyed and had fun as well. Let's just gaze upon the city. Jeez, we are getting big. Pretty big. What's the... 64,000, almost 65,000. Very close to the... Whoop, there we go. 10,000 more. And we get the airport then. Oh, great. We can finally work on this area here again. Very cool. You can plant down the airport, another train station. I think those will be good episodes for YouTube, for the YouTube series. So yeah, we'll cut it off here, guys. Looks amazing. I love the city. Looks very good. And I do like the trees in between the trains here. I don't think it's too much. Looking at it now. Yep. Pretty good, pretty good. Nice. There's high buildings here and there. Thank you, Exo, and you have a great and hopefully stress-less day at work. So yeah, I'll cut it off here. Thanks, guys, again, and keep a lookout for the next YouTube videos. All right, see ya. Goodbye.